welcome back to our show. I'm your host, Ricky Ochoa, and tonight is a very special night because we are here with the class of 2023 Circle of 10 member Natalie Ramos. Can you start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Natalie Ramos. I'm a senior at Bayonne High School, and I'm number 8 in the Circle of 10.
What was your biggest challenge during high school, and how did you overcome it?
One of my biggest challenges, as with a lot of high school students, is probably procrastination. One of the ways that I found would be a lot more helpful for me was having a planner. So every year since freshman year, I bought a small little black book, and it had all of my dates of projects and any type of assignment that I had to do. I just wrote it all down and then just checked one thing off. It's really satisfying to actually use a planner because you're just checking things off a list. It's really easy, and honestly, I suggest all high schoolers get one.
What helped me with procrastination is independence. What extracurricular activities were you involved in during high school, and how did they shape your experience?
One of the biggest extracurricular activities that I did was I was on the swim team for all 4 years. I actually was captain this year, which I was really excited about because it just shows the hard work that I had to go through to get that. But I was also a part of the physics Olympics team. We actually won first place in the state my junior year. We didn't place this year, but we came very close to. And I was also a BHS ambassador, so we would help out with school activities, back to school night, and parent conferences. So we would lead parents around the building and just help out with BHS activities.
How were you able to do all of that?
A lot of planning, a lot of organization. I really, as I said, my planner, it's my go-to. But also just having a good support system, from my coaches, my teachers, my friends. It's really helpful to have other motivated students in your friend group who can help you stay on top of your game.
What advice would you give to incoming high school freshmen?
I would probably say, this is kind of contradictory, but don't stress too much. I spent most of high school stressing about grades and about athletics and extracurriculars. Was I able to fit everything? Was this gonna look good for college? But honestly, just calm down a little. Rely on your friends a little. Accept support from other people because that's what's gonna help you in the future.
Who has been your biggest inspiration throughout high school, and why?
Probably my sister. She's 2 years older than me, so we kind of went through similar experiences at similar times. So I got to see her flourish through high school and then now in college. So she has definitely been my biggest supporter, and I've been hers, and it's been really good to see her achieve such great things.
My biggest supporter was my brother Christian.
Nice.
He's the oldest.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory from high school?
Probably my junior Hudson County championships for swimming. We did, it was our first year back from COVID, so no one knew how the season was gonna look. And everyone was so excited just to be competing back at counties. And I ended up getting third place in the 200 free. And that was the first time I had placed at one of the those big meets. So I was super excited for that.
What was the biggest lesson you learned in high school?
Time management, definitely. Using my freshman year, our teacher, Mr. Cashmere, he required every single student to buy a planner. And he said, no matter what you think now, no matter what you saw in middle school, you're going to need it and it's going to be helpful. And honestly, at the beginning, I was he's joking around. That's not going to be helpful at all for me because I just would remember all of my classes or like my assignments. And then, no, like you need to write everything down and you need to schedule things out.
Yeah, once you get to the how process, it gets more complicated.
Yeah, and especially like in college, like my sister and like a lot of other people were telling me when I was going on tours, they all said like Google Calendar is going to be your best friend, your planner is going to be your best friend. So I think it really helps you prepare for college too.
Mm-hmm. What accomplishment are you most proud of from your time in high school?
I would probably have to say being captain of the swim team. I'd always loved swimming since like I started competitively swimming since I was 8. So it was really helpful to see like my progress and then see like myself grow as a leader into that position of becoming captain.
Mm-hmm. What was the most meaningful project or assignment you completed during high school and why?
Probably NHD, National History Day, my freshman year. I actually have a funny story with this. They had just changed the website format. And so I was typing my website, and in 8th grade I did a website, and I ended up going all the way to nationals. And like I was the first person in my school. It was like this big deal. I got like a little certificate from like the Board of Education, and I was like so excited for NHG's freshman year. And then my whole website got deleted like the day before it was due. And I was like sobbing and like emailing my teacher. I was like, please, I don't know what to do. And he's like, just write a paper, it'll be fine. So I wrote a paper, and I ended up being in the same category as some of my friends who were juniors. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm getting to even pass regionals. And I ended up going all the way to nationals, and I was super excited about that. And it was also a really cool project because I got to learn about the spies during the Revolutionary War. So it was like a really cool experience just overall with the topic, with like the weird circumstances that were with it. And I felt like it was just a great project.
What a twist turn of events.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it there.
Yeah, thanks.
What was your biggest regret from high school, and what would you have done differently?
I try not to think about like what I'll regret from high school. I try to like move forward, but probably stressing so much about assignments. I probably didn't need to stress so much. A lot of the teachers, like, they will like work with you. You don't have to be like you don't have to be like so scared of your teachers. So I think it's definitely helpful just to like not stress about it too much, which like I know like high achieving kids are gonna be like, but there's no way. There's a way.
Yeah, I think especially because we're growing more independent and we want to do things ourselves.
Yeah, and especially like with this day and age of like technology, it's like we feel like, oh, like if I don't submit it at 11:59, like they'll see I didn't submit it at 11:59, and it's like, don't worry.
What was the most surprising thing you learned during high school?
Probably like how independent and like how self-reliant you have to be. Like, of course I like stress like a support system, but at some points you just have to be self-motivated. Like, I know there has definitely been times when I was like, I don't want to do this essay, but it's due in a couple hours. Like, I need to sit down and get it done. So I think it really helps to like be self-motivated and like work for yourself.
Mm-hmm. How did you stay motivated and focused throughout high school?
Prospects for the future. I really try to think about like the future, think about like college and career-wise, like what do I want to do? And of course, like your grades in high school don't really matter in like the great scheme of things. But for me, it helped me, it wasn't like the grades that I was like striving for, that I was like crazy, like, oh, I need to get this done. Like college will see if I got a 98 on this instead of 100. Like, no, that wasn't what I was worried about. I was worried more about like how would I like mature? How, like, if I wasn't motivated now, how would I be motivated to go through college and then go through like career-wise, like because it really comes from the basis. Like if you slack off like now, it's like it's really hard to really regain like momentum in the future.
If you could go back in time and give your freshman self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I would probably have to say again, like, don't stress too much. Go outside, touch grass, do something more than just study, because it really helps to be like outside interacting with other people. Those people are going to like, if you think like, oh, but it's slacking off, it's not. Your brain needs some rest. You need like a break sometimes. Everyone needs a break. So I feel like definitely take more breaks, drink more water, and like just relax.
What was the most challenging aspect of the college application process for you?
I didn't really apply to too many schools. I honestly, going into senior year, I was like, I'm just applying to Rutgers. That's all I want to do. It's like it's a really good state school and it's really close by. So I wasn't too worried about college apps, but I just really wanted to like just get it done and not worry too much about like it interfering with my schoolwork.
Thank you for visiting us today. We are so happy to have you. We wish you lots of luck in your college.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have. We hope to see you again next year. Good night, Bayonne.